stop feeding your brain with so many things altogether. Don't watch so many videos. Just
Hmm.
try to focus on what you exactly you are expecting from yourself. Are you
Hmm.
preparing for an interview? Do you want to crack an exam? Okay. Do you want to just have a normal communication with your neighbors, with your friends? Or you want to go for corporate world? So then you need to sort all the things. This
Hmm.
should be the first you need to, because you are the one who actually understands what you want from yourself. Instead of focusing on the problem or cribbing about the problem, focus on the solution. And there is a beautiful saying, if life gives you lemon, make a lemonade and enjoy your drink. So try to bounce back. This should be the spirit.
What are the basic habits we should inculcate in our daily routine so that we can easily learn this language?
Many people come after taking a few sessions and they don't have a good experience. They
Yeah.
always come to me, ma'am. I have already invested so much of my money and energy, and I am not still I am not able to express myself. Ma'am,
Yeah.
please, I don't want to learn grammar. I know tenses, I know this and that, but my problem is I while speaking I get confused and I make silly mistakes.
Hello, good morning. Welcome to the session.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. What about you?
Doing great because it's a pleasant day. After a long time, sun is shining brightly, and I can feel the apricity of sun after such a long time. So it is quite refreshing today.
How's your life treating you?
Yes, things were troublesome, but now everything is just on that process of settle down. So I'm just hoping for the best. My morning is always full of so many activities together, those everyday chores, and then dusting, cleaning, sending son to school, then husband to his office. So it just goes in the same way, nothing special. But yes, as I just mentioned, that it's bright outside, so I am feeling rejuvenated after a long time.
Hmm, great. Okay, so we have connected last year. That time I just started my channel. So it's been
Mhm.
more than 1 year. So now we are here. I'm going to upload this video on my channel. So for my new audience, please tell me a little bit about you so they can.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Fine, fine. So this is Neha Rana. I come from a small village of Himachal Pradesh. I am a homemaker and an online instructor. I would say that I have dedicated past 6 years in online instructions, and my expertise lies in teaching grammar and helping my learners in understanding this language. I never say that I am a trainer because I consider myself a learner, and I am myself a learner of this language. Of course, this is not my native language. So I'm also learning this language. But yes, I love imparting my knowledge and learning from my co-learners, my co-YouTubers. So in this way, I am working on my communication skills as an avid enthusiast of English language. I always relish the opportunity to understand its intricacies. So that's all about me.
Wow, really nice introduction. And yeah, so today I have a question for you because you are a tutor and you are teaching some students also, and you have been teaching so long. So I just want to ask you one question, and you have to tell me about that particular process. I received that question from one of my subscribers. So he was asking, ma'am, you are making a lot of video related to grammar, vocabulary, or how to become advanced speaker, how to learn all the things related to English, but you are not talking about how to start from zero. Even the person is very beginner, like he never spoke English. So
Mhm.
how they can start, what is the main step they can take, and they can learn this language. So I think you are the right person, you can guide them in a better way so that they can also start learning English.
Mm. Okay, fine. Yeah, I would love to answer. I would love to solve so many people's query. See, when
Yeah.
we first of all we need to understand whenever we start a new thing, whenever we try to learn or acquire a new skill, we are full of
Hmm.
ambiguities. Okay, there
Yes.
would be so many ifs and buts. So first of all, you need to have that strong mindset. Okay,
Hmm.
so be ready to face the challenges also because it is not going to be a very smooth ride. Second
Hmm.
thing, how to start learning this language? We need to feed our brain with with basic vocabulary words.
Hmm.
Hmm? Don't get much into grammatical concepts in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Don't go for difficult words or advanced words. Just
Hmm.
try to feed your brain with basic vocabulary words. You should be aware of uh, English word for each and every object you see, you watch, you encounter
Hmm.
in your daily everyday life. Okay,
Yeah.
let's say if you are a homemaker, then you need to know the basic vocabulary related with your kitchen, ingredients, kitchen things, kitchen stuff, spices name, onion, garlic, all the names of vegetables, and about
Hmm.
the basic sentences, short sentence structure, bed
Hmm.
banana, right?
Hmm.
Dusting, cleaning, mopping, and
Hmm.
we encounter makdi ke jale, so we should know na
Hmm.
spider web, right? Curtains laga do, draw the curtains, draw back the curtains. As a homemaker, this should be your first step. If you are a student, you go out, you have conversation with your or with your friends or batchmates, classmates. So try to learn those daily objects or things you are encountering with. Okay,
Hmm.
आप बस में जा रहे हो, you are getting on the bus, you are getting off the bus. If you are taking a cab, you are getting in the cab. So this is the very basic step. Try to learn those sentences, those things which you are facing in your surrounding,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Don't go for, see, we all talk about strategies.
Hmm.
Strategies should be very practical,
Right.
right? Because if you are just going to learn so many those things which you don't use in your everyday life, how would you be able to present yourself confidently?
Hmm.
Okay, so you need to identify the things you should work, right? And second thing, stop feeding your brain with so many things altogether. Don't watch so many videos. Just
Hmm.
try to focus on what you exactly you are expecting from yourself. Are you
Hmm.
preparing for an interview? Do you want to crack an exam? Okay. Do you want to just have a normal communication with your neighbors, with your friends, or you want to go for corporate world? So then you need to sort all the things. This
Hmm.
should be the first you need to, because you are the one who actually understands what you want from yourself. In
Hmm.
my case, see, I am a homemaker. Hmm.
Your why should be clear. First, your why should be clear.
Yes,
Why you want to learn
clear.
this language? What
Why
is
do
your
you want to learn? Yes, this language. Now identify your level. Then start from the basic vocabulary words, then go for simple sentences.
sentences?
That
Yeah.
should be the strategy, right?
Hmm.
Because see, I am a homemaker. So my things go around normal with normal stuff, and I am an online tutor. So this was for me. If I tell about myself, my basic challenge was how to update or upgrade my vocabulary. Because being a homemaker, I don't step out. I hardly meet people who speak this language. So now I schedule my classes. So there I try to polish my communication skills by delivering certain topics and choosing certain vocabulary words,
Yeah.
right? So it's not only about working hard. It's about smart, being a smart learner also. You need to be a smart learner.
Hmm.
So this is my take on whatever you ask me.
were correct. And I would love to add something in your statements also. So first thing I would say them, just try to learn how you, if you are going to speak something about present tense, so learn this much. How can I say in present tense, like simple
Mm,
present? You can learn. And simple past, how would you say in future what you are going to do? And past also, simple past, simple present, simple future. This much you can learn, and then you can start speaking. And by speaking, by time, you will learn all the concept of grammar. But if you are going to learn whole tenses, 12
mm.
tenses, so 101% you are going to be confused. So I always suggest,
Right.
yeah, you
Mm.
have to
See,
learn how
Priyanka,
can I say, how can I
yes,
express
yes.
myself
Myself.
very.
See, I'm sorry. Just continue with
Yes,
whatever you are telling.
I want to add.
Okay, so see, because I deal with most of the time, I deal with learners from rural background, right? They are from Hindi background, Hindi
Hmm.
medium background. They do
Yeah.
not know, sometimes they do not know the ABC of this language.
Hmm.
So I see, I never, confuse them with tenses, because because I have experienced, I have tried this. Whatever I am telling you here, it is all like tried and tested. So if we introduce tenses in the very beginning, for
Hmm.
sure your learner will get perplexed, because
Yes.
they come with that preconceived notion that, oh my god, grammar, it's very difficult. Tenses, I can't do tenses, ma'am, I don't know or some anything about tenses. So they have already this notion, right, that grammar is difficult. I don't know tenses. So I never introduce tenses. I try to give them sentences, normal Hindi sentences, day to day life. मैं मंदिर जाता हूँ, मैं walk पर जाता हूँ, kind of. Then I understand, make them understand how to, do that verb and subject agreement without telling them the specific name that this is subject, this is verb, because they get perplexed. I'm not talking about the all learners. There
Hmm.
is that category of learner who have that afraid of grammar, that
Hmm.
fear of, sorry, who afraid of grammar and who have that fear of grammar, right?
Yeah.
So we need to, as an instructor, I need to be smart enough to tackle with different mindsets,
Right. Right.
right? So
Yes.
I always skip grammatical parts in the beginning. I try to make them first comfortable, right? And then I will introduce slowly and gradually with a little bit tricky manner, so that they don't get
Yeah.
perplexed. So this is what I experienced in my journey of teaching.
Yeah, same I do. Whenever I connect with any learner like who is very beginner, so I ask them about their daily routine. So if I ask them daily routine, so unconsciously they are learning simple present tense. And again, I
Yes.
ask something about like about their dream, what they want to do in future. So in this
Hmm.
way, they are able to speak about future. And I ask
Hmm.
them about childhood memories, so they are able to speak in past tense. And whenever
Yes.
they make mistakes, so I correct them. And when it comes to speak again about their childhood memory, so they are conscious. Yeah, Priyanka corrected me here, and I have to speak like.
Hmm.
So I don't teach them sentence structure, verb agreement, and all. I always teach them from this technique,
Yes.
and they are able to understand and they are able to learn.
Right.
So this
Hmm.
is the
True
right
that.
way, yeah. Because people
Yes.
get confused when they learn these type of sentence structure and all.
Yes.
So we can give them
And
situation and they can speak on
uh,
that particular situation.
right. And sometimes what happens, no, so many people come after taking a few sessions and they don't have a good experience. They
Yeah,
always come to me, ma'am, I have already invested so much of my money and energy, and I am not, still I'm not able to express myself. Ma'am,
yeah,
please, I don't want to learn grammar. I know tenses, I know this and that. But my problem is, while speaking, I get confused and I make silly mistakes. So, see,
oh,
there comes two things. While doing anything, you are going to make mistakes.
Hmm.
specifically if you are learning, so you will make mistakes. I also make mistakes. Not It's not only about English language. Whenever we do something, now see, I've been cooking food for years now. Still
Hmm.
sometimes our vegetable doesn't turn out to be a tasty one, right?
Correct.
Sometimes
Correct.
it happens. So we all mistakes. I'm not specifically speaking in this only this perspective, speaking English language. Making mistakes is inevitable. We can't help it. But don't repeat your mistakes. Try not to repeat your mistakes. That's what matters. Second thing, you need to be determined enough, right? There is a saying, you can't make an omelette without breaking an egg.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yes.
so if you want to achieve success, you have
Hmm.
to face failure also. You have to
Correct.
taste failure also, right? So be ready with that positive mindset that I am going to get fail for so many times. So
Hmm.
don't just give up, because many times what happens when people come to me, initially they are very energetic. And
Yes.
they come with a lot of drive. Okay, ma'am, I will definitely do this. But with the passage of time, they
Hmm.
start taking that step back, right?
Yes.
So it is going to take time, and you need to be patient enough. That's
Hmm.
it. Don't take that step back from working hard. You need to work hard. You need to invest your time and energy, and then only you are going to be fluent in this language. Because it is not if it is not a rocket science, definitely it is not going to be a walk in the park. We
Hmm.
need to be,
Correct.
right?
Hmm.
So don't be afraid of working hard. That's what I want to say. You need to work hard.
Yes, you need to work hard and you have to be
Mhm.
motivated because sometimes we
Yes.
feel monotonous because it is not our mother tongue and we feel monotonous
Yes.
sometimes. So we have to be patient and we have to
Yes.
be working every day. Someday, if you feel I don't have energy today, I don't want to do practice, so you can skip any 1 or 2 days, but you have to go back to the practice again.
Mm.
And yes, one more
Right.
thing I'd love to hear from you. What are the basic habits we should inculcate in our daily routine so that we can easily learn this language?
Mm. Simple. Try to practice. Doesn't matter you are practicing for 15 minutes a day.
Hmm.
Okay. But be consistent with your practice. 15 minutes a day means 15 minutes a day.
Hmm.
Second thing, don't try to learn so many things, so many words.
Hmm.
I would suggest you 3 words a week. That's it. 3 words a week are more than sufficient. Try to understand parts of speech, how to use this word in different situations. Okay.
Hmm.
Try to adapt a good lifestyle also. Because
Yes.
if you want to learn something, want to achieve something, you need to be mentally and emotionally sound.
Hmm.
Okay, surround yourself with those people who motivate you, who push you towards your goal, right?
Yes.
Because your company matters.
Yes.
It's my favorite saying, your vibe attracts your tribe.
Correct.
So you need to be very cautious while making friends and spending time with people. So
Hmm.
try to be constructive and productive all the time, and keep upskilling yourself, right? And second thing, which is pretty crucial, work on your non-verbal communication part also, right? You should practice how to maintain, or how to make a positive body language, how to maintain a good eye contact. Okay,
Hmm.
you are the tone modulation while speaking. These are basic steps. Take sound sleep, right?
Hmm.
Try to get up with the lark. It's a saying, an early bird catches the worms. So
Hmm.
try to adapt a good lifestyle first, because mentally, physically, emotionally, you need to be ready to learn something new, right? All these things, these are very basic steps. And don't grasp so many things. ये भी करना है, वो भी करना है. Don't do this. Just pick 2 to 3 words, work on those words. Okay. And daily routine, I would suggest you self talking. Mirror technique is the best, because this is what I did, I still do.
Hmm.
I am in habit of talking to myself only. Whatever going on in my mind, whatever is going on in my mind, I keep expressing with myself. This is how you yes, you can find some good expressions. And these are practical things which we can adapt. I won't suggest you to start reading books, because I know, if you are, because I am not a good reader, I am not an avid reader, so reading becomes monotonous for me. At
Yes.
certain after certain point, it becomes a tedious task for me to read. So you can go for short stories.
Short stories, yeah.
That's
Sudhamur
it, right?
stories can pick.
Yes.
Very,
And
very.
first, yes, and first read aloud. Don't read in your head. That's what majorly it is required while reading anything, because our tongue needs that exercise. Our tongue
Exercise,
is
yeah.
not familiar with English words.
Correct.
Sometimes no, we can't pronounce, we get fumble while pronouncing certain words. So
Correct.
whenever you are reading anything, just read aloud.
Hmm. Correct.
Okay, reading should be in that way. Don't read in your head, because it doesn't going to benefit you in that way. But yes, if you are in habit of reading aloud, it will make your tongue familiar with certain words, the
Yes.
formation of words.
Hmm.
That's it. And believe in yourself.
Yes.
uh,
That is
Stay
also
away
really
from,
important.
yes,
Yeah,
stay away
definitely.
from self criticism, because we
Hmm.
criticize ourselves a lot. So
Yeah.
don't criticize yourself, don't compare your journey with others. Everyone has his or her struggles. And be happy, be positive. That's it.
Yes. And nowadays, nowadays there are so many people who are really motivated and they are doing really good job in their career and in their life. So we
Hmm.
can make a virtual environment with them. There are so many groups, and like they can ask,
Yes.
like, I'm a YouTuber, I am connecting with so many people, so they can ask me also, ma'am, please add me in your group, so that whenever I get time or whenever they get time, so we can
Hmm.
we can share our insights about English and about life. So uh,
Yes.
nowadays there's so many
Right.
opportunities. We just need to
Because
see.
And we are blessed. We are living in this era of technology, right? And as I just mentioned, that you need to find your vibe, people whom your vibe matches with.
Yeah.
So see, why am I sitting here? Why are you sitting here? Because
Yeah.
we want to work on our communication skills. So we found this way,
Hmm.
right? So try to, everyone comes, so many people come with this question, how to create this environment. This is how we create this environment, right? So
Yeah.
because I hardly speak English at my home, because English is not our language. We speak
Hmm.
either in Hindi or in Himachali, right? So this is how I create environment for myself, where I can practice, where I can learn anything new, and where I can implement whatever
Hmm.
I'm learning.
Yes.
So this is how we can create the environment, and this is how we can implement our knowledge. Because learning isn't, if you learn and you think, okay, done, I have learned. But until you are implementing that knowledge, it is not going to be useful,
Correct.
right? Right? Let's say I learn a new idiom today, but
Hmm.
what if I am not able to use that idiom while
Hmm.
having a conversation? So if you
Correct.
are learning something new, try to
Hmm.
use that word or phrase in your communication.
Yeah.
That will going to be beneficial. So
Hmm.
implementation is also crucial.
Correct, correct. And the people always say, always focus upon problems. They are not
Yes.
very much focused
Mm.
upon solutions. So there are so many
Right.
things available. Like, all depends on our thoughts. If we start creating thought,
Yes.
yes, I want to become a fluent speaker. So you will find universe is also helping you, and you can
Exactly.
start finding the way of learning this language, and you will get to know, yeah, there are so many things available. Why uh, I was not aware about these things. So just create a
Yes.
thought and start finding your way, and you
Hmm.
will definitely get your way.
Right. I
Yeah.
am on board with whatever you said that because instead of focusing on the problem or cribbing about the problem, focus on the solution. And there is a
Solution.
beautiful saying, if life gives you lemon, make a lemonade and enjoy your drink.
Yeah.
So try to bounce back. This should be the spirit,
Right.
right? So be in that positive mindset always, and
Hmm.
you need to be focused. All in all, at the end of the day, the gist of the conversation is we need to have that determined mindset, focused mindset,
Hmm.
because it is not going to be a smooth ride. As I just mentioned, you will face so many obstacles, hurdles, but now
Hmm.
it's completely up to you. How do you deal with your problems? We can only show you the path. You are the
Hmm.
one whom to go away. So
Hmm.
that's
Yeah.
it.
Yes, you are saying right. You explained very well all the things, and now
Thank you.
I think we have to wrap up this session. We have already talked a lot about this particular topic. So in future we will connect again with new topic, and I would love to share my audience. Please follow ma'am also on
Thank
YouTube.
you.
So please mention your
Thank you so
channel.
much. Thank you so much, Priyanka. It's always a pleasure connecting with you and waiting for or looking forward to hearing from you very soon. And we will be discussing something valuable, right?
Yeah, and
So
please
have a nice
mention
day.
your channel also. Mention your channel name also so that they can
It's
subscribe your channel.
okay. It's Himachali Tutor Neha. If you search on Google, so it easily pops up there. Himachali Tutor Neha.
Okay, so thank you so much for joining me today. It was lovely talking to you again, and yeah, I
Thank
enjoyed a
you.
lot.
Same here. Same here. Thank you, Priyanka. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Take care.